Hello my family. I am going to today show you, and I know it's Wednesday, but I am actually preparing a leftover turkey dish, and I'm going to show you how to make, it's supposed to be used with chicken, but we're going to substitute it with turkey. This is a grain-free type of chili, and we're going to make white chicken chili or using turkey instead. It's a tongue twister. So let's go to the kitchen and I'm going to show you how to do this. All right, y'all, we're going to start out with sauteing our vegetables. We need 4 cloves of garlic. Now I'm going to give you the full recipe, although I'm halving it just so you know that. So I'm going to go ahead and add olive oil as my fat base because I'm choosing a healthier fat. You're welcome to use ghee or whatever you choose to use. This recipe is versatile. You can pretty much add or do what you want with it. You can add cream cheese. I'm not doing so, but cream cheese will make it a little bit creamier if you wanted to do that. And I'm going to add as a topping some cheddar cheese instead. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my oil started, and from there we'll be right back. Trying to get in the spirit, y'all. So I found this and I thought it was super cute. So it's the homestead way, I reckon. It says farm fresh trees. So yeah, we're making coffee and making chili, y'all. Okay, so we have our oil now dancing and sizzling very nicely. I want to make this where I'm not going to brown my garlic too much because I do not want it bitter. Now I'm going to add my onions, and I am adding an extra thing to this chili for us. These are farm fresh or homestead raised bell peppers that we still have in our garden, thank God, but I don't know for how long because we're going to drop in the 30s. So I even have to go cover some basil because I have fresh basil out there by the stockfuls. If it ends up going where I can't basically grow them anymore, that's fine. I'll pick it all, turn it all into pesto, and I'm going to have some amazing either pizza this winter or use it for pasta, chicken, whatever. Alright, and I'll show you guys how to use fresh basil and all that too. Like I said, I've had a lot of things I need to do and wanted to get done. I'm just going to go ahead and do it. So now we're going to saute these until they're translucent and tender. Once we get it down there, then we're going to finish with the rest of our ingredients. Alright, y'all, so we got all of our vegetables tenderized. Now we're going to add our seasonings. I have a teaspoon of ground cumin, a teaspoon of dried oregano, a half a teaspoon of chili powder, half a teaspoon of ground coriander. We're going to add some salt and pepper, and I added a little bit of heat. You can add some cayenne pepper to this. And we're just going to mix this together. Now I'm going to add some salt and pepper. Mix this all up. And we're going to start adding the rest of our ingredients. Now I've got home canned chicken broth. And I'm going to be adding some of my frozen chicken bouillon to this as well to give a little bit more flavor, because I don't know if y'all remember, but when I went and canned my chicken broth, I didn't add any salt or anything to it. So I'm going to go ahead and add some of that chicken broth in here as well. That would have been 4 cups, y'all. So I will be right back while I go get me some chicken bouillon to put in here. This is why I love what I do, y'all. We'll be right back. Okay, so I have a block of frozen chicken bouillon cube we're going to add to this. And then I'm also going to start putting in some of my other ingredients. I have let's see. We need corn. Let's see, how much corn? We need about a cup of corn. This is optional, y'all. You can add it or you can leave it out. It does not matter. And I am going to be adding cannellini beans. It calls for 2 cans of cannellinis or 2 cans of white beans. You can use cannellinis, you can use Great Northern beans, any choice that you would like. So I'm choosing cannellini. I need to rinse this and drain them, and then we're going to add them to our chili. Alright, y'all, we need 1 4-ounce can of green chilies. You can use the whole thing if you're making the big pot, or half. I'm actually, like I said, using half of this, but hubby likes some spice to this, so I'm using the whole can. Now I'm going to add my beans. I'm going to mix this all together, and now comes the chicken. But again, I'm using turkey, y'all. So I'm going to be taking some of our cooked turkey and adding to this. And I'm just going to take it in bite-sized pieces here. Push you back a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Oops, not trying to jiggle, y'all. So we're going to go ahead and chop this up, or you can shred it, whatever you choose to do. I'm just going to add pieces to this chili. And again, at this point, you can add a half a block or a block of cream cheese if you wanted to. I will be adding some heavy cream to this, so I'm kind of decreasing the amount of fat that we add to this chili. But if hubby wants it, then I would absolutely do it for him. It would just make it just a tad bit creamier. So, but I'm also, like I said, we are going to add some cheddar cheese to this, some fresh cilantro, and some lime. And this calls for about 1.5 pounds of chicken. Any type, if you want to use chicken and not turkey. But look, we're heading into turkey season, y'all, so why not make some amazing meals using turkey? Those leftovers are great if we know how to use them. And turkey is a lean meat as well, so it can be good. It's more than just for Thanksgiving, and that's what I'm going to prove. You can make some great turkey salad sandwiches as well with this. You can, if you have a slicer, take your chicken or turkey breast and make your own turkey lunch meat as well, by the way, y'all. Or break them up in pieces and make turkey sandwiches. Alright, so I think we've got enough here. We're going to go ahead and let this simmer. We're going to test our seasonings after we get this simmered down, and we shall be right back. Okay, y'all, so at this point I brought this up to a boil, and then I simmered this. Simmered it for about 15-20 minutes. You can do this for 25 if you wanted to. And at this point you can see this is still nice and beautifully thick. You can make it thicker if you wanted to. Again, take some of the beans, mash them up if you're using beans, or add cream cheese. It'll help thicken it up. The other options is, if you want this low carb, just completely eliminate the beans and the corn. If you're doing keto, basically. We're doing low carb, so we're just going to leave this in. Now, at this point, I am going to be adding a little bit of sour cream. Now, if you wanted to make this healthier, and if it were up to me, I would have done this, but hubby is not a fan of yogurt, so you can use Greek yogurt in here if you wanted to. So I'm just going to go ahead and mix my sour cream into my chili, and then we're going to add, you can add as much of this. I'm not going to really put an amount to add to your chili. Just add what you're comfortable with, y'all. Same with the heavy cream, which I'm going to add in here as well. Get this open. Shake this up just a bit. Y'all, this looks amazing. And that's it. Oh, this looks absolutely amazing, y'all. Now I'm going to let this heat through. I'm going to go ahead and give this a taste test. See if anything needs to be adjusted. Now this is more of a, it's not as thick, y'all, as regular chili. On this case, it's almost like a soup base. But this is delicious. And I'll be adding some fresh cilantro in this just shortly. And then before we serve, we squeeze a little bit of lime on it. Oh my goodness, yes. It is going to be cool this evening, down in the 30s. This is going to be perfect for hubby at work. Alright, y'all, I'm going to let this heat through. And once I do, we're going to come back and I'm going to finish off this dish. Okay, y'all, so here's the finishing touches we're going to add to this as I get ready for hubby to go to work. I'm going to be adding some lime juice. Just a couple squeeze. If I had fresh, I'd add that. I'm going to add some fresh cilantro. Oh, that smells so good, y'all. And then some cheddar cheese on top. And this is going to be our supper. This is a fantastic way to use your turkey. It's got amazing roasted flavors from the turkey to this. It's nice and thick. The sauce itself is kind of thin, but it's still a hearty dish, as you can see here. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a taste, and we'll be right back. Okay, y'all, so we're going to give this a taste test and see how this works. If there was anything I would have changed or whatever. But, and it's hot. I need to let this cool off. Y'all, the flavors from the lime, the cilantro, adding that cheese, the beans, the turkey, the whole entire dish, that is so much of a comfort in a bowl. Honestly, I'm not sure which I like best, this or regular chili. This is amazing. So I will put the recipe in the description box below. Also, for those of you, which I'm not going to stop that, for those of you who are needing prayer, please put your prayer request in the comments below. Make sure you hit that like button, y'all. We need to keep going here. And if you haven't subscribed and you like this channel, please hit that subscription button. I love you all, and until next time, much love for Parton's Mediterranean Homestead.